we just felt like, oh, okay, the team, I just signed this big contract. I was very honest and open about like what I was feeling. And then, oh, it's scar tissue, it's breaking up. You're fine, blah, blah, blah.
Sound familiar? Does that, hey, black man, you say you feel pain. We say you don't know what's wrong with you. We tell you what's wrong with you. Does this sound familiar? This is Grant Hill. Does this sound familiar? And then even without being black, women in America, you don't feel pain. You don't know what you're talking about. If they're doing it to Grant Hill, what are my women experiencing when they go through childbirth? If this happened to him, what's happening to other players every day?
Not until the doctor picked up the USA Today and saw I played 30 minutes. And so then they put me on rehab after 2 months of playing. My whole thing is, and we never know, but if we had just followed the initial protocol.
No, we know. And we know. We all know. They know. We know.
I might have missed the first couple months, but I probably would have been back
by in December. They're going for.
Well, maybe not. Who knows? That's what basically.
I know. And not even just coming back in December. We probably would have extended your career. And you, to me, would have been top 3 basketball players of all time. And Henry, oh God, you're just saying anything. You guys didn't watch him play. And now to hear him finally come out after he's bought into a basketball team, after he's done so many great things. And I saw him in person one time. I was in Boston, and I went because we were doing some interviews for some patients. And then, man, there was a Boston game there, a basketball game, playoff game last year. And it was like, interesting. I really wanted to talk to Grant Hill about his career at that time. And I just don't want to be that guy, like he's working, but he's sitting, I'm like a couple seats over for him, but he's working. I don't want to bother him. I really want to interview you because this is the type of story that people need to hear so that they understand this stuff is serious. We're being neglected. We're being told to do things we shouldn't be doing, all for the sake of capital. And that's just not basketball. That's even in everyday work lives. And the other thing, and I'm going to bring it down to where everyone can understand it. There are people who have regular jobs that go out with injuries or things like that. And they have to go back or feel like they don't have to. They feel like they have to go back just to pay their bills. These are the types of problems that we have here. And when you ask me, Henry, endorse, vouch, who's running for office, I will talk to them. But if you aren't willing to say, this is what I'm going to try to fix, you'll be another guy in office just running around giving speeches. Nothing's being done. So for me, I look at stories like this. These are life-changing stories, whether you want to believe it or not. He's actually being interviewed by my second favorite dunker of all time. Jordan's my favorite player of all time, across the board. He's been interviewed by my second favorite dunker of all time. These are iconic conversations, and we have to have them at every level, not just with what you all consider to be the common man, because this shows you if it's happening to them, what do you think is happening to you? I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks.